All right, welcome back. Now it's time for us to have a very interesting conversation this morning. We're going to be talking about how to transform your clothes and accessories with beads. All right, and I've been joined by the CEO of Goke Atelier, and she's Heidi Annaley. Is it Annaley? Annaley Osei Adjei. Did I spoil your name?
No, you didn't.
It was correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right, fantastic. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, so how did you get into beading?
Well, it's a very interesting story. Okay. I was looking for a job while in school, and then I heard there was a fashion house looking for an in-house beader. Okay. I decided to give it a go, and by the time I was done beading the third dress, the CEO just shook my hands and she was like, wow.
I see.
And
so you just had a gift and you didn't even know?
I didn't know. I guess I've always had a knack for it. So.
Okay. So why is it important to lift? I would imagine that's what you would describe it as, the look of your dress or clothes with, a bit of beading. Okay,
well, you can start with the fact that people throw out clothes every time. And so instead of throwing out your old or dull clothes, you can just transform it and turn into something new. And then beadwork also makes your outfit more appropriate for the occasion. Sometimes you have a dress that's too simple and you want to
spice it up a little bit.
Exactly. Okay. And then it also helps you express yourself better through your style. And then, I think those are like the top 3 reasons why.
Talk about a little bit about your business. How is that going? I mean, in terms of clientele base, in terms of production, what are some of the challenges and so on?
Well, it's going well. It started originally as a workshop beading for just bridal kente wear garments, and I guess it's drew the attention of people who love fashion and crafts. So now we work on different types of fabrics, including African print, cotton, silk, and lace. Our clients cut across individuals who just want a taste of Goke, or fashion houses who would want us to work on their couture garments. Okay. Yes. We also train people as well, because people are interested in learning and they love everything about beadwork. So that's how the business is going. It's going really well. I think this is a prime season for anything beadwork and crafts.
Why do you think that there's this taste for it now?
Well, first of all, I think it has to do with the season. Sometimes things are in vogue and sometimes things go out. Yeah. Well, there's always been beadwork, but I think considering the fact that brides these days want to look more different and, more luxurious. Yeah. That's one reason why. Another reason is because, because of COVID, a lot of people lost their jobs and they wanted to look for something to do while at home. And this is something you can do while seated. You can bead anywhere. Okay. Yes. And it's also great for people who are immobile, people who can't walk.
Move around.
Yes. So.
Okay. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, let's get in. Let's have some fun. Let's do something.
Okay. Yeah. So we start with this one. Okay. This is yours, by the way.
Hey. There's nothing. Cry. You're going to give me the hard one.
Yes.
Okay.
I already threaded a needle for you. So we just go. It's very simple. It's just like creating stitches on fabric. Okay. So let me tie that real quick. Okay. And then
this is going to be.
I'll show you how to bead on a piece of fabric.
So what you've done here is city, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a mixture of beads and then sequins.
So, okay. So are you going to get me to do something like that?
I don't think we have the time. But maybe I'll give you a little assignment.
Okay. All right. So whilst you're doing that, what does a typical assignment cost? Let's say something like this. If you were to do this, somebody brought you and said, okay, can you bead it for me? Oh, you have things at the back as well.
Yes.
Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so back and front. So how much does something like this cost?
Well, this on an average will cost 100 cedis on the market. Okay. They don't need to bring anything. They just pay the money and tell you what colors they want, and then you do everything for them. Okay. Yes, so that could cost 100 cedis. Yes.
And it can become go as low as what?
Honestly, I haven't seen any lower price.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then it can go as high as what?
I think the highest I've seen so far is 150.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so sort of that nice range there.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you take your bead, just like I did.
Okay.
And then you go back down.
Into the bead again?
Into the fabric.
Into the fabric, okay.
And then you come out from where you want the next bead to go.
Okay.
So let's say I want the next bead here.
Yeah.
I just pick my bead.
Oh, okay. So you thread it and then put it through.
Yes, it's kind of like creating stitches. Only this time you're picking beads as you go.
Okay.
So this is the simplest method. This is the basic bead stitching method.
Yeah.
Yes, would you like to try?
Of course I would like to try it. The issue is, what am I doing? What am I creating?
You're creating a line of beads.
A line of beads.
Yes, so just follow.
Okay, I should just follow the line.
Yes.
I should keep it straight.
Exactly.
Okay, let's do this.
So pick one bead.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. There we go.
And then go back into the spots, the same spots, underneath the
bead.
Yes.
Okay.
And try to let the needle come out from where you want the next bead to go.
Okay. All right, so come out there. I think that's not bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or we can shift a little bit, slightly too. Oh, it's gone too far. Oops. Hey, can't overthink this. Okay, there we go. Nailed it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, but this one has a bang. Okay.
Congratulations. You just did your first.
I know, right? Let's go. At least I have to thread 3. Then I know that I'm on my way to victory. Okay, here we go. All right. That's not bad. Okay, so we go to the bottom.
Yes.
Where we came from.
And then try to come out
again to the next place we want to go. There we go. Okay, ready. And there.
Yes.
Okay, one more.
One more.
That's nice. Okay. This is getting exciting. I'm actually... No, I don't want to stop now. I want to actually create something.
And that's the thing, you can keep going before you realize hours gone by. It's very relaxing.
Yeah. Okay. I wish we were creating something apart from a line.
A design or something. Perhaps a flower.
Ish. Flower sounds complicated. Anyway, so do you have like a, I mean, of course your workshop is where you're doing all the craft and everything else. Do you have a place where you train your students, or is it the same place? Do they come and do apprenticeship? Is that the sort of setup you have?
Well, if it's a one-on-one or private training, yes, my place, my studio. But if it's a large group, say a group training fixed on a specific date, I tell them the venue. Okay. So they know it's at this
so you
hall.
don't necessarily have like a long-term school setup?
No.
Okay.
There are people who come and tell me that they want to train under me for a period of months. That's kind of like a special arrangement. Okay. So they just let me know their schedule.
So what are we looking at here?
Okay, so this is from the last group training.
Okay.
It happened in August, the first week of August. Okay. So some students work. Yeah. Yeah, so they practice both on kente garments and then on fabric like this. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So you can see. Okay, now I would have said that kente was pretty glamorous already. Why did you choose to start with kente? Okay, I think at the time I started, that was the taste the brides had. Okay. They wanted to look more luxurious. They wanted that feel of, you know, couture. Yes. They wanted to see stones and beads. Something, let's say, a bit more bespoke. Exactly. You know, what I'm wearing, nobody else has that. Exactly. Kind of yeah. You know, kente sometimes comes with designs that you can replicate. So sometimes someone wants hers to be a bit different. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now, what is the most complex thing that anybody has ever requested? Honestly, I'm still waiting for a challenge.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I see.
I'm still waiting for a challenge. So,
then your gift is really working for you. I see. So, how long? You know the dress that we saw there on the right, this one, the kente. Yeah. How long did it take to create that? It
took me 2 nights.
Okay.
It took me 2 nights. Yes.
So basically, you were doing what? You're pulling 3-4 hours at a go, or maybe let's say 5-6 hours at a go.
Okay, so maybe 6 hours with frequent breaks.
Okay.
Because you sit for a long time.
Yeah.
So
okay. 2 nights in a row, and you are done with it.
Yes.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
And it looks like a completely different thing, I mean, compare the left to the right.
That's the whole idea.
Yeah, it's a completely different outfit. Wow. What was the reaction of I guess it was a bride.
Yes.
Yeah. What was her reaction when she saw it?
She loved it. She loved it. And that work brought me a lot of clients.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I like that. Okay, so where are you located? Okay,
currently I'm at Broadcasting after the West Hills Mall.
Okay.
Yes, it's not a difficult place to find.
So towards Wager side?
Yes, that direction.
Broadcasting, okay. Up the hill, just at the top of the hill?
A little bit.
Okay, all right, okay. And social media handles?
Yes, so on Instagram and Facebook, it's Goke Atelier, and on Twitter is Atelier Goke. And then my phone number, 0247-853500.
Okay, tell us, what does Goke mean?
Okay, it's actually short for Ghanaian originated kente embellishments.
I like that. Ghanaian originated kente embellishments. Fantastic.
Thank you.
So you have a dream that's bigger than just creating, 1 or 2 dresses for people.
You can say that.
Okay. And talk about social media and its impact on your business. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, I love social media. First, because it's an easy place to display your work. It's like an online portfolio. You put in pictures and people can see what you can do.
Yeah.
It's much easier than approaching someone and trying to explain what you do. So people come to your page, they see what you can do, and then they can connect to you. Another reason why I like social media is because it makes your work international, sort of.
Yeah.
Anyone can reach you as long as they know your social media handles or where to look. So, yeah, it's done great for my job.
And talk to us a little bit also about, the issue of young people finishing school and the mindset of a lot of people. I mean, these days it's changing, but a lot of people still think somebody owes them a job, and talk to us a bit about the entrepreneurial spirit and the need to see maybe you already have a gift that you can turn into something, and how that has worked for you.
Well, that's very true. As much as it's not as first, it's still there. I think what we can do is reach out to them when they are still in school, instead of waiting for them to finish school. Sometimes people don't even know their gifts, as you say, but then through that, they just discover, I actually do like this, and I may want to do that after school.
Yeah.
Yes, because after school, it's a bit difficult to get hold of them. It's sort of like their last resort. And even if the passion is there, they've lived their school years wanting something else.
Yeah.
So let's try reaching them in school. So there's actually a package for that for students, a much lower fee for training.
That's something you're involved in already?
Yes.
Okay, tell us
well,
about
I'm now starting it.
Yeah.
I haven't trained any students on campus yet, although I've trained a few students privately.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll put out the details on my page, so they should just follow me. I'll let them know how it go. Yes.
Yeah. No, but I think it's brilliant. I think that going back to give others an opportunity to also make a choice and say, listen, this may be something that I want to do. Are you not scared of creating your own competition, though?
No.
You're not?
No,
Why?
I'm not. Well, to begin with, everything I've done wasn't copied. I feel like you can't really copy creativity. You may copy some things, but you can't really copy the execution. I feel like everyone has their personal touch. And there's always going to be the market. So just be consistent and outdo yourself every time. there's always going to be the market for you.
Fantastic, I like that. So your socials again, you know, for people who are watching us and they're really excited, they want to get in touch with you.
So on Instagram and on Facebook, it's Goke Atelier, and on Twitter it's Atelier Goke. Goke is spelled G-O-K-E, and Atelier is A-T-E-L-E-R. Yes.
Fantastic. We've been speaking with Heidi Annaley Osei Adjei, who is the CEO of Goke Atelier.